guys, and welcome back to Steps with Nutrition, the videos. My name is Sheldon Athena Prada, and I'm a registered dietitian here to help give you guys tips on how to live a healthier life. How do we stay healthy with the rising cost of food? For those of you who live in South Africa, and I'm pretty sure all over the world, you might have noticed that the price of fuel keeps on going up. The price of living keeps on going up. Even the price of what many people consider staples, such as sunflower oil, chicken, instant coffee, has gone up roughly 10% over the last 3 consecutive years. So says the president of ATSA, which is the Association for Dietetics, or Dietitians, in South Africa, President Maria van der Merwe. So what do? As we get closer to Christmas, as many of us already have started our Christmas lists, you start thinking, how am I going to shave off my monthly budget in order to buy gifts, in order to go on holiday, in order to afford all that lovely holiday snacks that come with Christmas and other holidays around about that time of year. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to break down a couple of tips into 5 easy to remember, everyday usable food safety tips for you when it comes to shaving off your budget but trying to stay healthy. Tip number 1, go for nutrient dense options versus low nutritional value foods. Basically what this means is a smaller portion with more nutrients in. These are things such as avoiding fizzy drinks, baked goods, those beautiful little chocolates that they strategically place in the aisle, and opt for fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. The benefit of this is in South Africa, they don't charge value-added tax for your fresh produce. And number 2, you get a lot more nutrients in a fresh fruit compared to a chocolate, for example. Tip number 2, planning your meals. Yes, this sounds extremely mundane, but even if you just have a general guideline of what you're planning on making for the week, it's a lot simpler to go do your shopping. That's where you buy exactly what you need and you don't have any food that you're not going to use, or that's going to end up right at the bottom of your freezer, and 6 months down the line you're going to be like, oh, where did this piece of lamb come from? Step number 3, or tip number 3, brands. Many brands offer exactly the same type of product, but you might choose the one that's got the nicer packaging, or the company that you know for the past 10 years, and then because they know that you know them, they might end up charging 2 rand more, 2 rand 50 more, and when you add up all those 2 rands, it actually amounts to quite a sum of money at the end of the month. And imagine saving all of that for your beautiful little kitty for Christmas. Tip number 4, cooking from home. Cooking from home is one of those beautiful tips that we get told to do and never actually follow, especially in the era of Uber Eats, Mr. Delivery, etc., etc. But why would we promote cooking from home or cooking from scratch? Because you are in control of what you're consuming. You are in control of exactly how much oil you're putting into your food. You're not going to add that extra tablespoon when you think about the curry that you're making. Also, it allows a nice bonding experience, especially if you're not one for cooking like myself. I prefer to cook with someone. So it's always very nice to chat while I'm busy cooking. Or if you really don't like cooking, then you can perhaps work out a system with your roommate or a neighbor or a family member where they do the cooking, you do the prepping. Or you do the shopping, they do the cooking. And lastly, step number 5, reducing your food wastage. This isn't only good for the environment, but it's also good for your budget. So we work with the first in, first out system. If, for example, you were to buy a bag of apples on Monday, and then another bag of apples on Wednesday, pop the second bag into your fridge, let it stay refrigerated, and finish the first bag. Because chances are the first bag's apples are more likely to go off before the second bag's apples. Then we also have combo swapping. So many companies at the moment will have a combo. So in South Africa, lots of our larger grocery stores will have a 100 Rand combo or 120 Rand combo where you get bulk in maybe 2, 3 or 4 different goods. But are you really going to finish maybe 10 kilograms of butternut by yourself or as a family of 4? Realistically, no. But if you buy the butternut combo and a friend of yours buys perhaps the tomato combo, then you can split it. One, you're increasing the diversity of the vegetables that you're consuming, and two, you're reducing your wastage by sharing it with other people. And storage. Guys, this is actually quite important. If you don't store your food properly, then it's going to go off. Whether it is put in the refrigerator or just making sure that your lid is on correctly after you've popped out, for example, chilies, which are in a airtight container. All of these small steps actually make a very big impact on letting your food last longer. And there we go, guys. 5 easy steps to reduce your food wastage, to increase your health or your nutritional value of your foods that you're consuming, all to do with saving your budget during the rising cost of living. Thank you. Feel free to message me, DM me, email me, WhatsApp me, all the different ways that you save food or that you save tips towards the end of the year. Thank you. Bye.